Hello everyone. Question is Universal Containers sells a subscription product Y that is sometimes sold in yearly segments and sometimes sold in quarterly segments. How should the admin configure price dimensions for product Y to allow the user to determine segment length? Option A, create one price dimension with type set to custom. Option B, create two price dimensions, one with type set to yearly, the other with the type set to quarterly. Option C, add the segment type field to the segment line editor field set on the quote line object. Option D, create one price dimension with type set to yearly and allow override set to true. Correct answer is option A. Question is Universal Containers has 7 different sets of questions for its users to consider before displaying a subset of its complete product catalog for section onto the code. The set of applicable questions is determined by the answer to an initial question. How should the admin set this up? Option A, create one code process and dynamically display subsequent questions depending on answers to the prior question. Option B, create 8 code processes, one for the initial question, 7 for the subsequent ones, and switch between the process using a workflow rule on the code. Option C, create a pick list on the opportunity to store the initial question answer and 7 codes processors set by workflow on the code based on this field. Option D, create one product search filter that shows one of 7 bundles with configuration attributes representing the value for the other questions. Correct answer is option A. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Question is Universal Containers has a product family of software when a configuration attribute in their bundle is set to minimum, all software products should be hidden with a product rule. Which configuration of conditions and actions should the admin use to enable this? Option A, an error condition should be set up to compare the static value minimum against the configuration attribute. A product action using the filter field should be used to hide the products. Option B, an error condition should be set up to compare the static value minimum against the configuration attribute. A product action should be set up for each product that needs to be hidden. Option C, two error conditions should be defined, one to check the product family value on the product option record and one to check the configuration attribute. No actions are required. Option D, an error condition should be set up to check the product family value on the product option record. A product action using the filter field should be used to hide the products. Correct answer is option A. Question is a universal containers user states that a configuration attribute value can be set up during the initial configuration, but the value is not present when they reconfigure. What should the admin check to ensure the configuration attribute value is properly saved? Option A, a twin field must be created on the quote object. Option B, a twin field must be created on the product option object. Option C, a twin field must be created on the product object. Option D, a twin field must be created on the quote line object. Correct answer is option D. Question is Universal Containers has a custom quote line pick list process. The user will need to set this field for all non-subscription products added to the quote line editor. How should the admin customize the layout of the quote line editor so that the process pick list appears? Option A. Update the edit line field set name formula to return process in the returned comma separated stream. Option B. Edit the line editor field set on the quote line object and drag in the process field. Option C. Edit the quote line layout page and drag the process field into the line editor section. Option D. Add the process field to the line columns multi-select pick list on the Salesforce CPQ installed package settings. Correct answer is option B. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe.